Runner-up on the What Game Next poll, it's Momodora. Unfortunately, alongside Crypt of the Necrodancer. Oh, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. This is a 2010 short little platformer game, very, very heavily inspired by Cave Story. And I've played a little bit of it, but not everything, so there's still some secrets left to be had. Hopefully, I'll be able to find them here. But first, text scroll. And there you go. That's the entire plot that you're going to get for the game. And no leaving here. I don't know what these clear blocks are, but they prevent you from exiting. Advanced text. I don't know if that ever comes up past this point, at least from what I played. And I did watch very, very long ago a playthrough of this game, but I barely remember anything of it. Game saved. Hooray. And despite the fact that you open up Despite the fact that this game is very tough, it's not so much the difficulty of combat or exploring around or anything like that you're going to be having the most trouble with. The real difficulty of this game comes from the fact that you have to open up the inventory with Enter instead of Escape. Escape, on the other hand, closes the game without any prompt. So if, say, you want to start recording something and you press Escape to pause the game, as it works in every other indie game, instead it just closes the game. So yes, very, very Cave Story. I mean, I'm in a cave, for God's sake. It's only natural. Find a lot of eyeball-based enemies. I want to say that every single enemy in this game is somehow based around a gigantic eye. I have no idea what this bird statue does, but at least it was a pretty easy secret to find. Didn't really take... I mean, the big glowing thing that is jumping up and down is fairly conspicuous. I like this eye dog character, even though it's the most probably pathetic out of any of the enemies here so far. I mean, at least these guys got like projectiles, and these things take 1,000,000 hits to kill. Yeah, speaking of Cave Story, look at those spikes. They are pretty much the exact same as the spikes that appear in the sacred grounds of Cave Story. A game which I do like, and I have actually had my eye on this for a while. I know that there are 4 games in the series. The most recent one is Momodora Reverie Under Moonlight, which may have been the game that people intended me to play, but I don't know. They just said Momodora, so we got Momodora 1. Seems like every one of them is free except for the... Yep, of course. Told you, Cave Story. Seems like every one of them is free except for the 4th Momodora game, so that's something interesting. Might be, if people are really into this series, go do the rest of them too. In fact, I was about to hit Escape because I was going to go find the original pitch that I had for Momodora, which and instead of trying to go find that, I believe it was something along the lines of play Momodora in all caps. Play Momodora, fight the giant boob lady, hit the giant boobs to win. So I'm very excited about whatever that is going to bring in the future. So the CSP gun, the first weapon that I got, I mean, you can switch freely, as it said, between the short range and same amount of damage leaf. No. And this great long range and same amount of damage gun. I'm going to be using this gun for pretty much the entire game. I mean, I haven't played through the entire thing, but I just got a feeling right now that that's going to be the case. Get out of here, you. And there are... I don't know what you consider this. It's not like a secret path, since, just went an opposite direction that was very obvious. More like an alternate path. And it's not extra challenging or anything. It's just different. You get items here. Items that presumably are going to do something. I don't know. I mean, they said bring people back for a price. Maybe the price is a bunch of pretty flowers. And definitely not dying. which is the traditional price that you pay for that sort of thing. I don't know. Tetramino is all over the place here. What does that mean? It's really hard to say. I'd like to say that this game definitely has a feeling of, I wanted to make a game, and this is kind of the first thing that I got here. More of an experimental type of title than anything else. If you happen to watch my playthrough of a game that actually came out about the same time, Purple, it has a very similar sort of feeling to this. And there is a lot of subtle jank to be had as well, which kind of maybe points to what I was saying being the case, where you have a really hard time falling in single holes, and the jumping sometimes feels unresponsive. It feels like really basic jumping. And there's very little let if you fall off of an edge. There's a lot of times that I just... when you transition through screens, you continue moving, even though it fades in, which can put you in some precarious situations. You know what? There's a heal right over here. Yeah, the green ones heal you, they don't save the game. But overall, from what I've seen of the game, it's pretty good. I mean, similarly, it's also a very short game as far as I can tell. I think I might have even been in the last area in the hour or so I played to prep up for this. So, no, that was the fault of my keyboard. So I might be able to just make this a single video, potentially. We'll see. It does get devilishly difficult in the later parts. Even though you do have... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that your character is actually 2 blocks tall, which is... I don't know. It looks like you should be able to walk under that. Whatever, let's just keep going here. Little side areas can differentiate each one of the biomes, each one of the individual parts. Usually introducing some sort of new enemy. Obviously, all eyeball based. I mean, do you expect anything else? And oh yeah, you can kill those little tiny eyeball guys that throw stuff at you by shooting at their projectile when they're holding it above their head. Hey, wait a second. Here's the second side area, but I thought this one, since it was broken, it looked kind of suspicious. Not the case. Alright. And right over here, get the next thing. Which, what is this? This is an accursed bell. Summons the demon cat Bakaneko. I don't know what that is or what that means. I can't use items from the inventory as far as I can tell. And again, since pressing escape will instantly close the game, I don't really want to be pressing a lot of keys on the keyboard. Oh, so many times there's just, okay, I'm gonna pause for 1 second and then, oh, nope, close the game. Boomerang, hit objects out of reach, and you can switch around to boomerang if you need to. You get sub-weapons in here. How annoying. And by objects out of reach, they mean enemies, 1, and 2, those purple switches. They can also destroy these wall-crawling eyeballs pretty easy too, but they're slower than your regular weapon at the same time that it only does the exact amount of damage. Travels through walls, though, which is pretty cool. Come on. 3 whole hits for taking those things out. And what appears to be the marble mines here or something. It's got a nice look to it. Even though one of the things that I am noticing with the background, now that I'm looking at it closer, is that you can really see how clearly tiled it is. Should have put in a couple more, well, of course, variants on the background there, so it wasn't so obvious. Don't go to the left, that's a trap. Don't walk into the bomb, that is also a trap. You know, the only way that you're going to get any sort of healing in this game is if you finish a section. And that is all. Okay? Alright. Those little eyeball flies are very irritating because it's easier, kind of going on with the whole jank thing, is very easy to accidentally have them get on top of you. Okay. Oh, I need to go a little bit farther then. It's very easy to accidentally get those eyeballs on top of you and then you can't shoot them. Which is, yeah. Okay, good. Managed to get through that section without dying. It's, dying is a weird thing in this game. You instantly go back to the very start of the game, and then you have to load the save file. It doesn't start you back from the... For some reason, it does not start you back from the save point. It starts you back from the start of the game, and then you have to choose to load the game. Okay, come on now. This sort of palette reminds me of sewers. And which section do I want to go into first? I think it's over here. This is kind of the different, again, very sacred ground style of look to it. That was a very, not nice sort of thing. I would have been hit by that block if I was trying to read this. But it shoots pretty fast. No, that's not the button. All right, the second item you get is a Gatling gun, eh? Where have I heard that before? Oh, those things take way too many hits, and you cannot destroy their bullets. So make sure you got your dodging on point if you're going to be going up against one of those guys. One of those eyeball jellyfish monsters. Eye Dog's still as ineffective as ever. Now, what does the whole, like, eyeball thing mean? I don't know. Also collecting a lot of flowers at this point in time, alongside bells and statues of birds. Well, I think the bird statue is probably a bonus one, but it's still something. And one more. Gonna get out of here without having to go use the heals, because I don't want to go through this entire section again. Yeah, the Gatling gun is, I mean, I don't know, it might have some use, but you know what the best use is? Baiting out these bullets. One. Well, jumping is a little weird. But, I mean, it might have some use, but you know what the best use is? It's, switching back to my original gun and forgetting that thing even exists, because I do not need it. Compared to this gun, which you can already fire real fast if you're good at mashing buttons. Entirely unnecessary. There we go. And you know, actually, I have absolutely no idea what that unlocks when I hit that switch. I'm gonna go back here, reset the area, and see what's even blocking me over here. Because it might be nothing. It might be secrets that I'm missing out on by destroying that switch. I didn't see whatever it could be that is supposed to do. Yeah, I should be checking for that sort of thing if I'm going to be Momodoraing it up. Oh, no, just right here. Okay, well, that was less interesting than I was hoping. I thought I was being clever. It looks like leading down there might be something, but I don't know. Alright. Okay. Really putting me in a little tight position here. Not tight enough. You can survive hitting those spikes once. They do... Yeah. They do everything... They do all of your health in a single hit except for 1 point. One singular point. And now they will be instant death. Should have seen that coming. Knowing Momodora and considering that I have played this game at least a little bit already, should have probably seen that coming. Is this not hitting you? Evidently not. Is there something up here? No. Now, from what I remember of the playthrough that I watched a very long time ago, it's just like one more hit there. Come on. From what I remember the other playthrough that I watched a long ago, that there is one item, and I think it's like the very last item here, that you can only get by pressing... God, I don't remember. Maybe like F12 or something, but again, don't really want to risk it. Kind of the evolved form of the eyeball bats, shooting out a very similar sort of platform, or shooting out a very similar sort of projectile to the other things. Yeah, going up on top there is a trap, because it makes you think that there might be something up there. There is not. Hey, come on. The Colt Single Action Army. This gun is the best gun, but it's really not. This is better. Can't even see the bullets here. What is this now? Yeah, got it. I mean, what does it do? I don't know. I went up here, though. Because, it's like, despite talking about its extreme destructive power, I haven't really seen it be much more powerful than the ESP gun or whatever I'm using here. So, why bother? Oh, come on now. All right, fine, I can just duck here. Because those things will drop those very quickly. Like, extremely quickly. And this is just annoying. It doesn't actually hurt me or anything, so... Don't necessarily need to kill these eyeball guys, but I'm going to do so anyway, because they are irritating me. And one more. Done. Yeah, you jump extra high in water. But not that really matters, because I don't even know if water appears after this point. Maybe for the end game. Nope, that's the jump button. Enough of that already. Even though I totally did not need to do that in any way. And one more. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. Probably should have been a little bit more careful than that. Okay, let's get right up here. Don't accidentally walk too fast. The character, who I don't know she's actually called Momodora, or if she's just this character, does walk very fast and sometimes into trouble rather than out of it. Can I... Fine, why am I even bothering trying to create some sort of safe area to kill that thing here? Okay. Goes through walls. It goes through walls. I always should remember that. And hit that person before they even notice me. Doesn't matter, I'm already at the next section. Heal, let's go. And, I mean, I got a lot of, I assume, ritual items. Oh, yeah, here, when you touch these objects, they, explode. Doesn't hurt you, but they do explode. Also, hey, check out this area here. Ow, come on now. Just run right through it if you want to. Of course, if you want to go get the item here, that's not nearly as advisable. And frankly, I do think I'm probably going to want the item here. So, I don't know, maybe I'll go back and heal quick, and then... Yes. And then come back here and just run through. Shield. Now that's pretty nice. Definitely going to be something I'll use quite a bit. Maybe. We'll kind of see. But now that I have that, I can just do this. Speedrun tactics, ho. That's some good stuff. There is a time attack mode in here. I'm sure you probably saw on the title screen. I will not be doing that. But hey, it's here. Yeah, it's this sort of old... I know I've seen it in Mega Man before. I'm sure that there's a lot of other games where you have to step on some sort of block like that to make it disappear first. Can be somewhat irritating. There are a lot of projectiles going around here. No surprise that you're getting the shield. Shield is probably going to be mostly what I'm using. I've gotten a decent amount of usage out of the boomerang, but it's not going to be anywhere as good as the shield in a lot of ways, which does damage and also absorbs bullets. Like one of the few things that can do that. It's got to be quick on that trigger finger. Unfortunately, you do have to occasionally switch out this for that sort of thing. And okay, there we go. And that entire little section is just to get you hit by that thing. Ridiculous. Wait, oh, I don't even know what hit me there. Okay. Oh, I'm getting hit so much right now. Well, I'm just trying to get onto Grasstown here, after all. Yeah, I'm making that observation again. The whole, like, muted colors and pixely art style is just too similar to ignore. Okay. And from what I remember, yes, okay, I remembered correctly. And yes, I do see the big pit down there, and I'm going to go do that, but first I want to heal. I am. Up, down, left, right, B, A. And what did I get? Fairly only appears on the pause screen, known for useless devices. Are you the person that's been telling me about these items? Also, Konami, usually spelled with K. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure that is probably not going to do anything, but is just a dumb little Easter egg type of thing. So, there was a pit in the floor over here. I mean, the BA start part is only for if you're playing on the SNES. In the original arcade game, it's fake. In the original arcade game, it was just, BA. This is a squid hat, Ika. Oh, I want to assume, I'd like to say that that's probably the main character of Ika-chan from Pixel's original game. No. Okay. No problem. But, yeah, that's even before Cave Story came out. I mean, and there was actually a big reference. One of the bosses in Cave Story was the final boss of that game. So, yeah, there's a reference to that. What was the item that I missed? I mean, there were a couple areas that I could have gone to, certainly, but I don't know. And if you try to look up online items for this, you only get it for Momodora 4. So that's not useful. All right, next area, which is, I mean, it still has the same sort of earthy and jungle-y type of feeling to it, even though it's, I don't know, I guess allegedly different. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Chase Bazooka. Pause the video there. I don't want to get killed. So this thing shoots out homing bazooka shots. They're weak, but they do home. And they home a lot. But still. I will probably get some use out of that eventually, but, dang. Dang again. I will probably get some use out of that eventually, but, for right now, the ESP gun is still the best item. This gun is the best gun, even more so than the Colt Single Action Army. Hey, I actually made that jump. Cool. And now, oh, these little corner jumps are very, very cool. I hate, oh no, that was the first death of the game. And yeah, you just immediately go right back to the start of the game. All right, come on. I can do that better. Oh, it also sets you to your original loadout, too. Does not even save that. Oh, boy. Janktastic, indeed. Let's continue on. So, yes, Chaser Bazooka, weak, but might prove useful. Gotcha! And then I keep forgetting that it immediately turns over to using that. That's a Colt. Here we go. The little tiny gun that's made of, like, 5 pixels on there. And yeah. Now, take you out. I guess that's sort of the mother version of a lot of the really tiny eyeball bats. Eyes. Eyes are always one of those really evocative. Oh. Eyes are always one of those really evocative type of imagery. They are, you know, you ever just really look very closely at an eye with your own eyes? It's like those things are like one of the most complex organs you got in the human body. So, I mean, with the big, bright white sclera, the veins, the iris, everything like that. There's stuff to be said there. No surprise it appears in so many different games. Okay. And I did manage to not get hit there. Because I guess I could have just gone to the left, but I didn't. Because I didn't realize that would have been the easier route. Why would that be? That's where I came from. What a strange little bit of game design. Anyway, a little bit disconcerting to figure out where you actually pop out there. I got it, though. Oh, yeah, an eyeball dog. Haven't seen one of those things in a little while. And, yeah. Finally a good use of the leaf, just to get rid of that alone. But, yeah, right back to the old rifle. No, not the rifle, the, gun. I said before, this gun is the best gun. That remains true to this day. Don't fall into the spikes. Even if they wouldn't kill me, they would deal enough damage. This looks like another little area that a secret would be, but I did canvass that the first time that I was playing through this, and it's not. It is unfortunately not. And... the jumping. There's very little let when it comes to the jumping. Okay. Ooh, a little bit worrying for a second. This might actually have been a place to take out the... Yeah. Because those things only notice you when you are immediately in front of them. Of course, I do have a long time to be able to dodge this stuff. Yoink. Alright. Yoinking accomplished. Here. I told you they have really good homing. This would also be the easy way to get the love letter. Who might have sent it? I don't know. Who could have sent it? And to whom? Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yeah, why not? I told you that this one is not like the best weapon, but if you're not worried about time, then it's quite good. Look at it go. Just keep looking at it, because you're going to be seeing it for a while. Alright, back to the gun. This gun is still the best gun. Oh, the little bullet up there. Hey, Gungeon, I just finished that series. Still been thinking maybe about going back and finishing the last couple things just because I had so much fun with that game, but probably not. Oh. Final destination. Finally gonna go fight, I don't know, Fox, probably? What is this? Still missing 2 items here. I mean, you're getting them in order, it seems like, so you can kind of guess as to where those might be. And yeah, I can't actually read it, though, so cool. Okay, enough flashing. That's getting annoying. Yep, and I did remember this correctly. And like I said, since you can shoot their projectiles for some reason. And I stood right on that. Oh, boy. Can I just go restart from the checkpoint? No? Okay. Yeah, this is getting a little macabre. And you're not an item or anything, are you? No, okay. I don't even know why oh, boy. Can I just... You know what? Just take me down to Paradise City. Grass and green. Girls are pretty. Momodora will try this again. I was thinking on that starting screen that it looks like Momodora is like some sort of squirrel girl. Because her nose, it kind of looks like, you know, squirrels in there. I don't think that's actually supposed to be the case, and I just think that's a little misseen detail. But still, fall down there, jump up there, and then shoot that there. Yeah, this was where I left off, but kind of at the start-ish of this area, and then I'm like, I should probably do the actual video now, just to be sure. No, not that one. So many useless items that I don't need at all. But wow, thanks missiles. I wanted to see what was up here. There could be something. It does not look like there's anything. Then why was that here? Like those missiles went around. They did like a bank shot there. Ah, yes, new enemies. Got to watch out for those things. They jump out from the ceiling and then chase after you. Oh, right into the spikes? Oh no. What a terrible turn of events for me. There's not really a whole lot of pomp and circumstance when it comes to falling into spikes, so. I mean, there was never really any turning back. You can't really turn back in that same sort of way in this game. It's not that style of game, is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And yeah, not as effective as the regular gun. I'm gonna say. Could be better. Okay, fall down, jump up, kill that guy, and there we go. That's the good way to do it. And then just, yeah, you, all of you guys here. And you know what? Let's just continue going on with this. This was pretty effective last time, and I don't really see any reason why it wouldn't be this time as well. I'm just going to have to make sure, because it's not going to kill those chasing eyeballs fairly quickly. So I do want to switch over for this. Yes, there we are. There. You do want to be a little bit quick, just to make sure that you're not running in, just to make sure that the, oh yeah, I can just drop down here and go. And here's where the homing missiles are going to be useful again. I do think probably this area more than anything else is. You're going to see a lot of usage out of this. Because as long as you want to take stuff slow, you can do this with, like, absolutely no problem at all. And I do believe, yep. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't even, not even as effective as those things when it comes to taking out stuff. Man! Okay, let's just go. Yep, not even gonna worry about it. What are you even doing, missiles? Missiles, stop that. Stop your malarkey and shoot things correctly. And yeah, take out the thwomps. I don't even want to deal with that. Hope you like the screen shaking. I'm a big fan myself. I'm something of a scientist myself. Okay, and then let's get this out here. Yeah, you do have like a little stamina bar in the... Yep, okay. I didn't remember that correctly. And then I think even, yep, okay. You do have like a little bit of a stamina bar in the upper left corner. Not that it really makes too much of a difference. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that you start out with a leaf and then you just get guns. Just a lot of guns. And let's take you out here first. Take you out here second. I see that thing sneaking up behind me. It's not going to happen. Oh, it's one of the bombs. I haven't seen that for a while. Well, since the one section that they appeared in, I suppose. All right, and a heal. And then just me running. Oh. Yeah, I do believe this was where I finished off. And I don't know what's past this point, but I suppose we're going to see right now. Oh. Where are you? Oh. Hi, Lamia, the Underworld Queen. And is it true? Hit me with your best shot. You have your own leaf, or what is that? Oh, cool. I guess it doesn't hold on to her. Disturbing. Oh, wait a second. Are we doing this? I'm thinking right now. Oh, hey, you can't just appear on top of me. That's unfair. Are we doing this now? Yep, we sure are. And I still got hit anyway. Yeah, when she brings out her own leaf and then suddenly... The hitbox on that is maybe a little bit weird. Just saying. I hope I don't have to hit her too many times. Because it's so annoying. Like, you get to appear on top of me like that. Come on. Alright, let's continue on here. Hey, I'm back. Same thing. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, far away. Getting that timing down is really just going to be this entire battle now, isn't it? And also getting teleported directly onto. Really gotta watch out for that one, don't I? It's always just slightly slower than you might think it is. Concentrate super hard. And with this big distance away, it should be very easy. Look at how big this distance is. Oh, okay, I need to do this multiple times. Great. Oh no. That's bad. That's no good. Oh well. I mean, at least I kind of got a strategy now. So that I don't screw up so easily. Hooray, I did it. I only have a single bit of health left, but I did do it. Yeah, I can see why the boss was appearing on top of me now. In retrospect, fairly obvious. Come on, how many points of health could you possibly have? 3? 3's kind of the magic number with this sort of thing. Yeah, I did it. Oh. Wait, hold up. I just want to stop here for 1 second. Really, we doing the Kirby thing, eh? You turned to 0 too. You telling me? It really is just the 0-2 thing from Kirby 3. It's like I cannot believe this. I mean, I guess like Lord of the Underworld or whatever. But like still, oh, hey, thanks for actually kind of like destroying that. That's gonna make this a little bit easier to dodge now. Actually, do really appreciate that. Now, unfortunately for you, this does basically, yeah. Oh, come on, for real. How much more do we have to go now? Is it gonna be okay? Like, how many more phases could there possibly be? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not really having too much trouble here, considering the sort of overpowered weapons that you gave me right now. But still, though. I mean, I barely survived that first phase, Miss Lamia. I really do just You're getting hit, right? Yeah. I suppose it's not entirely clear if I'm hitting her from off screen right now, is it? I do just want to be like a little bit cautious, a little bit careful. You know, just to be sure. But it shouldn't really be too much of an issue right now. And come on. Again, thank you for like just completely giving me a place to be entirely safe with no issue at all. There we go. Apparently. Yeah, you're a little bit glitchy. And what does that mean? Oh, so the ritual thing was real. Wait, what? Oh.